Hello, welcome to Codes of Harmony. Let me just shut this curtain just while the sun's moving, which is funny because of the message that we are starting with for this reading. This will be let me just check, experimenting with a new camera angle. Hope this works. Does that work? Okay. This will be a general video, which means not everything in it will resonate with you, please. Only take what resonates and feels true in your soul. Happy Age of Aquarius, still feeling the beautiful shift of the Age of Aquarius. All that freedom, all that liberation, all of that connection with the true self is just so present in the collective at the moment. So I said to Spirit, what shall we read on this afternoon? Let me just get a bit of sage going. And the clear, loud message that I got was, you illuminate deeper truths about our shared reality, creating inspiration for peace. Beautiful message, yeah? Whoever you are, if you found this video or this video has found you, you are somebody who inspires others to find more peace within as well as without. You are somebody who is part of the collective change, the collective shift to expect better of the human collective. Okay. I acknowledge your ancestors known and unknown. I acknowledge my ancestors known and unknown, and the ancestors of the ground on which I stand. I call in protection to this space. I acknowledge all of your loved ones on the other side. And I'm so grateful for you trusting me with your energy. Thank you for everything that you are. Okay. So, illumination. To illuminate is to make light that which was previously hidden in darkness, which was previously unseen in some way. That's your frequency. That's your energy. You are an illuminator. You illuminate things that were there just under the surface that people couldn't see. You put pieces of the puzzle together. You turn the colors of Rubik's Cube into their correct places. This is the frequency and energy of you. The card we're beginning with is Dancing Prayer. I feel like that's really beautiful because when I think about inspiration for peace, peace within the collective, peace within the self, dancing is such a gorgeous and important mode of liberation. It can be dancing as a prayer, can open up portals, or it can open up lines of communication with ancestors. A dancing prayer can communicate the true intention of that prayer in a way that may not be able to be expressed in words themselves. Beautiful start, really beautiful. Okay, magic. Please give clear divine guidance be most beneficial for everyone involved. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And extra love, thanks, gratitude, and acknowledgement to those who click like, share, and subscribe. So it bounces out these messages to get to more members of the collective so that we can rise together. And I gotta say, like, okay, this space is Codes of Harmony. You can refer to me as Harmony. So much of my experience and the revelations, the epiphanies that have been part of my ascension journey of late has to do with my connection to a past life during um, the 1960s, the love revolution. Yeah, and there is something about the patterning, there is something about the timing, there is something about us being where we are as a collective at this time that means that I am tuning into and tapping into the same frequency that was rising in the collective revolution, the 1960s, when everyone started saying no to war, no to rules, no to being told that as a citizen of whatever country you have to do exactly what that country is telling. All of that, all that structural stuff, the first time that that was really consciously challenged by the collective from a place of love, that is the frequency that I am working with. That is the frequency that is really a big part of who I am, my incarnation, my purpose, together. Yes, 47 together. And this, of course, has the Merkaba. And it has a representation of divine feminine, divine masculine. In the Merkaba is that which helps you travel between dimensions, that which helps you travel in your mind, in the quantum realm, which is your mind, of course, into other places, times, realities. When you meditate and you find yourself in a certain location or suddenly in a place that you are far from or you never have been, you have traveled there in your Merkaba. And the fact that it is coming up with dancing prayer and together, along with this beautiful message about you, which is that you illuminate deeper truths within our shared reality. That reality is becoming more and more flexible, more and more lucid, more and more reflective of the inner self. Please give us clear divine guides who most beneficial. I'm an energy worker. I work with sound. I work with modes such as Reiki, such as meridian work, such as tapping, such as frequency work. So you may see, sense, or feel me moving energy as we move through this message together. Love and power. Stop. That's so good. Okay, so that's the love revolution. That's what we're talking about, right? That is so beautiful. I like love that love just came out, because that's the frequency. Okay, so there are lots of things happening in the collective at the moment. There are lots of things happening in your life, in your personal life, in your family life, in your work life. There are lots of things taking place that are challenging your ability to hold both your love and your power at once. It's an illusion that you have to choose power or love. The truth is that the real power, the real access and key points to make the Merkaba function, particularly between divine feminine, divine masculine energies, please give me clear divine guidance who most beneficial for everyone involved in this earthly realm, as well as others, as well as the divine masculine, divine feminine within you, within yourself, within your self-image, your self-understanding, the way that you show up, what your dancing prayer is. When was the last time you truly danced? When was the last time you truly let yourself just be a conductor of frequency, particularly the frequencies of love and power? I'm here to tell you and remind you that you can have both. You can be both. And that is part of our access keys to the next ascension, the next level up collectively into the golden age. Woo! Okay, let's get just a few more of these beautiful cards. Please give us clear divine guidance who most beneficial for everyone involved. Dancing prayer, together, love and power. So a lot of you are also being asked to collaborate in new ways in your life. A lot of you are being asked to understand your situation, your family, your friend group, your workplace, your where you've ended up, where you found yourself at this point in your incarnation. at this point in the collective ascension journey. What is your dancing prayer? Who and what are you coming together with? What is it that you are pulling together? Because that is part of your gifts. That is a big part of what you do in this life, and you've always done this, is you illuminate deeper truths. Those deeper truths are to do with love and power. This is clear divine guidance being most beneficial to everyone involved. This is Codes of Harmony. Thank you for being here. Thank you for seeking harmony both within and without. Wow. Such a different change. Like the shift is just like astronomical. Is that the word that I'm looking for? This shift, the power of Pluto, all that is plutonic with us, that which lies deeper, and that is part of your gift, is to pull out what is Pluto, what is hidden, what is even Mercury. You are now I'm seeing kind of like a beaker, like a science experiment with like a certain type of liquid that's a different color to the lower liquid separating. You are somebody that draws out that which is hidden. You are somebody that illuminates that which needs to be understood by the people in the room. You are somebody who will walk into a place, a situation, a family, a office dynamic, and you will, without even realizing it, you will say or do something that just like that brings a truth to the surface. This is part of your gift. And the divine wants you to know, we understand that it is not always been a gift that is easy to carry. That is your lesson. We also have here the flower of life and the angel wings. Some of you also have a divine masculine frequency that is on the other side of the realm, who has passed away, who is watching over you, who is looking after you, who is watching every step that you take. Every step I take. Okay. Wow. This is so this is such a it really feels like there's like important energies coming forward, stepping forward as a reminder to you of your divinity, of your ability to do everything the Merkaba can do. If you don't know what a Merkaba is, I highly, highly recommend you look into it. If you haven't danced recently, and I mean really dance, I mean really let go, then I highly recommend you do. If you have a altar, make sure your altar has fresh flowers in it. Make sure that the picture of your loved one who's on the other side watching over you is straight on the wall. For some of you, that is a specific message, and there's someone on the other side saying, straighten up my picture, please. And then we have triangle. You're going to see triangles in the next week. Week 2, 3 weeks is what I'm hearing. Let's get 2 more of these cards and then we'll move on to some tarot. Please give us clear divine guidance. That'll be most beneficial to everyone involved. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for everything that you are. It's wild times out there. And the ways, that we're and growing is, yeah, it's beautiful. That's a confirmation on the flower of life. So for some of you, working with and learning around sacred geometry, particularly the flower of life, is going to be beneficial for you at this time. Some of you are going to see a spiral pattern. I'm seeing a huge spiral pattern in the clouds. I'm trying to remember the name of this like natural anomaly that comes out. That happens sometimes on the top of a mountain. I feel like Mount Fuji or something like that, where the clouds go into a spiral formation. When you see a spiral in nature, even if it's just like a little whirly on the ground, or whether it's a flower with a spiral in it, that is going to be a signal from your guides, from your ancestors, and from your higher self, asking you to understand the lessons of the flower of life. that is deeply connected to love and power. Beautiful star. What a beautiful start. Let's move to, what should we work with? Yeah. Okay. Please give us clear divine guidance to be most beneficial. Messages for the collective, the illuminating collective. Those who bring light, those who illuminate places of darkness, those who by birthright are a dancing prayer. You are a dancing prayer. You are so divine. Please give us clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. I just heard the name Robert. That could be significant for some of you. Rowena and Robert. And I just heard Jackson. They could be significant names. I'm also a medium, so for some of you, this is going to be loved ones on the other side. Oh, that just was a very big, like, sacral chakra activation. There's like this spiraling pattern, which is also what I saw in the clouds before. We have the Magician, that is Gemini energy. Really, I love this card. This specific card is really, like, I just love the energy and the vibe of it. Tigers could be important, the color red. Some of you need to work on your root chakra. Some of you need to eat more red food and red vegetables, obviously healthy ones, please. It's interesting that this is also really similar in color. Yeah, red's important. That could also be, I'm feeling like you're going to get a lot of signs: temperance, Sagittarius energy, balance, harmony, that forever seeking to live between the beast and the man. This is something that's been coming up in the collective messages a lot recently, because we have at a stage a lot of big choices to make about mixing the hot and the cold water together. A lot of big choices to make about choosing the easier path or the harder path, which is actually more righteous, is actually more beneficial, more connected to your higher timeline. There's this knowingness, this energy in the collective of knowing not everyone's going to make it to the next level, the next stage of ascension, to the golden era. Not everyone will incarnate again, is what we're talking about. So if you hear people say in the spiritual community, or if you hear me say, not everyone is going to make it into New Earth, what I'm saying is that not all souls are going to incarnate again, because the level of consciousness in the souls of the future needs to be at a certain standard. Okay. We then have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Some of you are stuck in a certain position. This could be connected to somebody with Gemini or Gemini energy. Some of you are overthinking things, which is, of course, the shadow of Gemini. Gemini energy that's not in balance. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. Temperance is to temper yourself. Temperance is to hold the right temperature. This is part of the spiritual lesson. Part of the spiritual war is, as some people say, is to choose to temper yourself. I'm also hearing healer, heal thyself. That's a message for the healers out there. Okay, gorgeous. Then we have the Ten of Cups. Love that energy. That's beautiful. I think I can open the window now. I love that. That's such a great combination. Okay. Ten of Cups. Rainbows are also significant. Rainbows is a symbol for the collective of hope. Rainbows is also connected to the idea that without rain there would be no rainbows, and after the storm comes the rainbows, right? That's what I'm hearing. After the rain comes the rainbows. We then have Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love, a new beginning in self-love, a new beginning in understanding and loving thyself. I'm hearing again, healer, heal thyself. That could be a message for me as well, for sure. Page of Cups. A message. My eyes really being drawn to the starfish and the roses on the pants, which I've never, or the pantaloons, which I've never noticed before. Roses has been coming up in the collective messages as well about the frequency. Roses are the highest frequency thing that you can consume on Earth. They are 320 megahertz, which is the same frequency as the Om, the very well known sound of creation, the Om, which is important for relaxation. For some of you, mantras are going to be beneficial. The Knight of Swords in reverse. So there's like, what is this? The Temperance, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups. Okay, let's just open up, let go of all of your constrictive thoughts that are trying to like pull your energy out of your thought space into your heart space, please. We've just got some people in the room that are really like stuck in their head, which is that shadow Gemini energy. I'm just going to wait a second while you do that. Lots of you need to understand how inspiring you are. Okay. There is a problem here with some of you not understanding the ripple effect that your presence in people's life has, the decisions that you make, the way that you move, the way that you evolve, the healing that you do is also intergenerational healing. The healing that you do will change the future of your family's path. And the healing that you do will also change your soul's path, your soul's destiny and fate of making it into the golden age, ascending into a more harmonious, peaceful, beautiful earthly realm that can only be created collectively, that can only come about through people's deep soul searching, through people really, 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 really going and looking at the deeper truths. And that's the other part of this message, was that you illuminate deeper truths of our shared reality. Okay. Let's focus on the Gemini energy, the Magician, the Ten of Cups, which is the most love that you can have, the most cups you can have, and the Temperance, the Sagittarian energy. Yeah, let's see. I hope you are having a beautiful transition period, as this is like really big shadow work time, guys. You have to be so gentle on yourself, be so understanding of like every little thing that you do is an inspirational moment for someone else, because of the drastic difference in our journeys at the moment, right? If you are here tuning into this, you can share, where you can inspire, where you are a teacher. And you may not know that, but if you're here watching this, you are a teacher to somebody else, no matter where you think you are on your ascension journey, on your level of consciousness, on your bringing your life into harmony, to balance, bringing your life to reflect who you truly are inside, which is part of our divine calling. Please let me clear. Divine guidance. It'll be most beneficial for everyone involved. This is Codes of Harmony. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, and to everyone who clicks like, shares, and subscribes, because it bounces out these messages to get to more members of the collective, and we can rise together. So much love and revolution from Codes of Harmony. Can we have clarification for the Magician, please? If you are a Gemini or you have heavy Gemini placements, just really try and not overthink. There is a definite energy of like some heavy, I just heard procrastination, avoidance, and imposter syndrome, which is all, it's like you're not seeing everything that's on the horizon. You're not seeing how you are actually shifting and changing and transforming the reality around you by looking at these deeper truths, by surfacing that which is unseen within a space, within a person, within a place, within energy, within a concept, even within an idea, within an industry. For some of you, you are doing things in your industry that have never been done before, is what I'm hearing. Okay, the Magician is clarified by the King of Pentacles, who in this tarot deck is an image of two silvery wolves. One is drinking out of the surface of the water. There's a full moon in the background, so make sure that you're keeping an eye on what's happening with the moons and connecting in with the moons. Can we just like also take a moment to just be like, wow, what epic, empowering celestial events have we experienced recently? What incredibly empowering magic is in the moon. I just want to take a moment just to be like, I love you, moon. I love you. I love how you hold space. I love how you shine on us. I love how you are just there as we are going through these calamities and chaos here in this level of our existence, our reality, because that's the other thing that's coming through this message is by you doing this illumination, by you drawing out these deeper truths of our shared reality, you are creating more realities. You are creating more timelines. And that is the King of Pentacles building, that building energy of creating, also protecting, which is what the King of Pentacles is great at. We then have the Two of Pentacles, balance, divine union of the self and with the collective, as well as with the divine. Then we have the Death card, scorpionic energy. My eyes being drawn to this this timer, this sand timer with purple inside, which has also been a key color. There's also purple in this card of the 10 of Cups. Please give me clear divine guidance. It'll be most beneficial for everyone involved. So you may be a Scorpio or connected to Scorpio, or maybe this is also just about us collectively, because there's a big collective energy in this reading. Us valuing and understanding that which must die, that which must leave the closing of this cycle, the opening of the next chapter. Four of Cups, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. They all seem to be clarifying the Death card. They all seem to be clarifying the death and rebirth. The death and rebirth. The death and rebirth that will lead you to your Ten of Cups. The death and rebirth that will lead the collective to a Ten of Cups via the Temperance energy. The divine temperance energy of knowing what is too much, what is not enough, of giving and receiving, of mixing the hot and the cold to create the perfect balance, of tempering the beast within, of bringing the man within to the wildness, you know, the human within, because there's no gender. These are just energies. This is what you're being asked to do, okay? And for some of you, this is really connected to a beautiful death and rebirth. You are rebirthing yourself, is what I'm hearing. You're rebirthing yourself into a Knight of Swords frequency, coming through a Five of Swords frequency, a Four of Cups frequency, moving towards temperance, closer and closer is what I'm hearing. I just saw a air balloon in my mind's eye. Please give me clear divine guidance. The air balloon is blue with stars painted on it. I also just saw the Moulin Rouge. That could be significant. That may be a past life energy. I'm now seeing palm trees in my mind's eye. Some of you, this is also about you doing grid work, going to specific places. The Eight of Wands and the Two of Wands. There's a lot of energy of balance. The balance, right? The balance. Now I'm even seeing the Ten of Cups like float apart on the rainbow. And all this is somehow connected to the shadow energy or frequency of the overthinking Gemini frequency, or the magician that is not. Please give me clear divine guidance for most beneficial for everyone involved. You may be a magician energy that is not sure where to aim your wand, is what I'm hearing. So that could be taken in all kinds of ways. And please only take that how it resonates. But the overthinking Gemini, if they actually just tuned in and actually just focused on the Ten of Cups, actually just did a tiny bit of work, shadow work, to be in temperance, to be in balance, to be in harmony. I'm seeing someone journaling right now, and I'm seeing somebody hold like a huge quartz crystal and focus on it and then place it on their third eye. If you actually just, and whether you're Gemini or not, you're overthinking. You may also be a Virgo or a Capricorn, kind of frequency, that kind of energy. These are all energies, yeah? If you stop overthinking, you're going to realize you absolutely know the answer. You absolutely know where you're meant to be. You absolutely know what you're meant to be doing, is what I'm just hearing. Let's come on a little bit closer now. Yeah. Oh, and I got to plug in my phone. Just 1 second. The temperance energy. If you are not familiar with the name or the word temperance, I highly recommend looking into what the word temperance actually means. And stop overthinking. Like, I feel like I can feel a little cloud moving around like my third eye. It's like, please stop overthinking. Somebody is like thinking themselves into the ground, is what I'm hearing. And it's so funny because all you got to do is be in this temperance, and there's your Ten of Cups. Like, you know the answer. Whoever you are, whoever this message is meant to be for, please give me clear divine guidance that be most beneficial and involved. You already know the answer within. And that's interesting because you are an illuminator. So you're somebody who goes through the world illuminating truths. And right now, you are in an overthinking energy that is causing you to forget that you actually are the illuminator. Please give us clear divine guidance. Please make sure you're meditating. Please make sure you're taking your spiritual baths. If not, make sure you're at least working with salts. If not regularly, then at least around the full moons and the new moons. Please give us clear divine guidance. That'll be most beneficial. I want to involve Nine of Swords and the Six of Cups. Nine of Swords. A lot of you are having nightmares. It's like just these really wild, fun dreams that are not nightmares, that are actually jam-packed, is what I heard. That's this Knight of Swords energy here. I'm also seeing a raven. That could be symbolic for you for some reason. And the Six of Cups is about memories. Memories. I just don't forget to speak to your younger self, to remember what you learnt. Don't forget to remember the passages of time that you have moved through in order to be able to be this temperance energy, in order to be able to hope of and dream of and see this Ten of Cups somewhere on the horizon. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. I'm hearing, you are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You are everything I hope for. Every single thing I need. You are so beautiful. A lot of you are finding and understanding beauty in a totally new way. A lot of you are allowing yourself to be seen in your beauty in a new way. A lot of you have found empowerment via these collective shifts and the truth, coming through the truth of a dynamic, coming through the truth of a story, coming through a truth of who you truly are within a space, time, collective consciousness. Please can be clear to my guys, be most beneficial. The sun is setting. The sun is setting, but every sunset brings a sunrise. The sun is setting. The sun is setting. But every sunrise brings a night sky, is what I'm hearing. Please give me clear divine guidance. Be most beneficial for everyone involved. I'm now seeing a peace dove. Peace. You inspire peace. You also bring about peace. You have this lovely frequency, this lovely energy that I guess, have just been avoiding for like energetically a little bit because it's so relaxed. It's so relaxing that I'm like trying to still get this reading done. But you have such a lovely way of calming people and bringing peace into a situation. Unfortunately, you're overthinking. And this is a collective energy as well as what you're going through. You're very, very, very connected to the collective, whether you realize it consciously or not. We also have a number 6 again. Sixes can be important, as well as the number 12. 12 disciples, I just heard. 12 apostles. 12 standing stones, I just heard. The Knave of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Owls are very important at this time. I just heard barn owl. Barn owl. Barn owls are some of the most intelligent creatures. They have the ability to fly into the tiniest windows in a barn. They have the ability to change the direction they're going, just like that. Just in a minute, in a second, in a blink of the eye is what I'm hearing. The Judgment card. My eyes are focused on this heart and this some of you are fearing a judgment. Some of you are fearing a judgment from the collective. But it's important you understand that your 10 of Cups is more important. Your 10 of Cups is more important than any of the old world socializing connected to your understanding of judgment and your paranoia. Some of you have an actual paranoia around judgment. But what you need to understand is the only true judgment is between you and your higher self, between you and the divine, and of course extended to you and your ancestors. And then the 10 of Pentacles. There's so much stability. See how that's also lined up there under the 10 of Cups. There's so much potential. There's so much magic. There's so much doth the herald angels sing is what I just heard. And I'm seeing cherubs in my mind. Please give me clear divine guidance. Yes, Ace of Cups. And there's the second Ace of Cups as well. Okay, so please understand that you illuminate spaces of darkness. Please understand that you are always guided. You are always being guided. Please give us clear divine guidance be most beneficial for everyone involved. You are always being guided. And your 10 of cups actually matters. You need to listen in. Like, you really got to listen in. Tune in to your true highest timeline. To your true desire. Focus on the golden age. Focus on leaving this incarnation where you feel square with yourself, not with the judgments of others, not with anyone or anything that's going to push you into shadow Gemini energy, which is overthinking, which is doubting thyself, which is being confused, which is being quote unquote two-faced because you can't actually be honest about who you truly are. Vincent van Gogh, if committed, stay committed. And of course, Vincent famously cut off his own ear. Please make clear divine guidance be most beneficial for everyone involved. Use the daylight to face the night. There's something about sun setting. Like, I was really drawn to do this reading. I mean, I was just going to like cook and go to bed. Make some art. It's also really good time to create. If you feel drawn to create at the moment, that is going to be like anything that you write down at the moment, anything that you create, anything you place down is going to be, again, I'm hearing jam-packed. I don't know, some of you might really like jam. I don't know. Or some of you may be jamming with somebody. Some of you may be musicians. Please clear divine guidance. Yeah, and we did start with that dancing prayer connected to we started with this dancing prayer, which was divinely connected to the powers of love. Sorry, love and power, the frequencies of love and power. You need to understand that everything you do, and don't get like weird about it, but everything you do is watched by others. Everything you do is, I'm hearing, momenticized. I don't even think that's a word, but it's like every moment that you are really inspiring to people. And there may be times that you feel that as a pressure, but you need to understand that you are a living dancing prayer, and you have the ability to draw out power and love out of any and every situation. You have the ability to bring people together. You have the ability, I'm seeing a campfire and people sitting around in a circle. You have the ability to draw together that which was previously unlit, that which was previously in shadows, that which was previously not seen. Those people, energies, places, ideas, concepts, industries that have had their backs turned to each other. You have the ability to draw them and bring them together, and you illuminate. You illuminate as you do this. Leonardo da Vinci. I'm not a Renaissance man. I'm not a Renaissance man. I'm a Renaissance man? Is that what that says? No. I'm sorry in the channel. Please excuse. Dissect what makes us human. Look into research. That's a kookaburra there, confirmation. So a lot of you, you're being drawn into, this also has Hermit card energy to me. A lot of you are being drawn in at this time to research. Anything you're being drawn into. Oh my God, I just saw that. The Leonardo da Vinci figure with the dancing prayer. And these are obviously completely different decks. That's so beautiful. And then the sunflower here is almost replicated in this interesting way. Wow. Do you see that? Like a sunflower around love and power. Sunflowers, the head of a sunflower actually follows the sun. There's something significant about that for you. Beautiful, harmonious collective. Thank you for being here. I love you. Interesting. We've got only masculine artists out at the moment, so a lot of you are doing work on your masculine energy. A lot of you need to understand and look into cultures, places, histories. I just heard technologies. That's interesting. Where masculine frequencies are invited to dance, are invited to be a moving prayer. They keep saying you are a living prayer. You are a moving prayer. Mais van der Rohe. I think I said Roe before. I said Rowena or Roe. One lives many lives in a lifetime. A good idea deserves a good aphorism. You van der pseudonym. I don't even know if I've ever drawn that card, and I've had this deck for like 2 years. That's really interesting. Okay, please give me clear divine guidance. Be most beneficial. These are artists, obviously. If you didn't pick on that up. Suddenly I just like everything went fast forward. You may be experiencing it. Then I'm seeing a train. Like I'm seeing, okay, so like that speed of a bullet, the speed of sound. For some of you looking into the way that they have researched into the speed of light and the speed of sound is connected to a bullet train. I'm now seeing like a really old-fashioned diner. Please give me clear divine guidance. A lot of you are getting access to wisdom and knowledge that you have gained in other lifetimes. This is coming as an essential channel at this time. Please give me clear divine guidance. Be most beneficial for everyone involved. Okay, another divine masculine energy. Interesting. Paul Gauguin. Go far to go far, exaggerate the subtle, share the unseen, only an outsider sees inward. There is something about the outside and the inward that you have this ability. You have this ability to connect that which is internal, the inner pillar of light. Wow, that's so beautiful. I'm seeing you like open up your arms, and like open up your mouth, and these like beams of golden light is shining from you. This is an energy that you give people. This is the energy of illumination that you create everywhere that you go. Only an outsider sees inward. Wow. Do you want some more of this, spirit? Wow, let's move some energy in. I've got my good vibes candles going, calling in good divine frequencies at this time. Wow, you are a moving prayer. And as you move, as you pray, as you are this dancing prayer, you inspire, you illuminate. Let's just allow some of that frequency to settle in, yeah? Let's just allow some of that to move into and integrate into your knowledge system is what I'm hearing. There's like, I gotta say, there's a very high intelligence in this. When I say high intelligence, I really don't mean in like the conventional way. I mean in the questioning, the dreaming, the reaching for the divine within and without. Please give us clear divine guidance. If this is another male artist, honestly, I'm gonna scream. Ah! Oh my gosh! What is going on? We should have got a female. Okay. Interesting. Gustav Glink. Every portrait is a self-portrait. Each program will have you start your own. Like gold, eroticism fluctuates with the times. So his most famous work is the image of called The Lovers, which is of these two lovers kind of intertwined with all of this gold leafing and all these very intricate patterns. You've probably seen it. This is a little bit of like similar to the designs. There's a snake on the wall painted behind him. There's flowers, red flowers. Red's important. He's wearing a blue gown of some sort. And there's a protective eye over his head. For a lot of you, you are so divinely protected. You are so divinely guided. And it also looks like you have, oh, okay, they're saying this is a representation of the archangels. Okay. I don't actually know them off by heart, but for some of you that might mean something. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, under the deck. Thank you. One of my biggest inspirations, absolutely 100%, the one and only Frida Kahlo. Convalescence lasts a lifetime. You don't spell painting without pain. Art is your most loyal companion. Externalize your internal world. You have this ability to help people externalize. That's exactly it. And for some of you, looking into the artwork of any of these artists will be beneficial, particularly Frida Kahlo and Gustav Klimt, I believe, and maybe Vincent van Gogh, who also has lots of activating codes within his work. Externalize your internal world. I love that. Okay, so maybe let's get some nice, beautiful, warm, mystical messages to close this off. How are we going for time? 52:35 on the tick over clock. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Deep. You can go so deep, right? There is something about your ability to surface that which is unseen. I know I might be repeating myself a bit right now, but it's so connected to the love and power. And again, they say you are a moving prayer. I'm sorry, defensiveness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. Have you answered your deepest calling? Do you see there's like something about the roots, something about the underground? You may actually have a lot of Scorpio in your birth chart or be connected or tuned into the frequency of Scorpio in some kind of way. Please give us clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. The roots. That's so funny. I said the roots are on fire. As in, you know, like normally it's the roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. That's interesting. So maybe you can help people surface their fire, their inner fire. Maybe you can help people discover the passion, the fire, the deeper emotions that can come out in this moving prayer energy, in this frequency of the dance, of the connecting to inner power. Deep-seated inner power that is connected to the roots that you have been making in the earth since you were incarnated and long before. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial. For some of you, stargazing is going to be beneficial. For some of you, dancing under the moonlight is going to help you connect with the divine and help you understand what an inspiration you are to so many in this world. Please give me clear divine. Yeah, I was going to say, I almost said it. Whale magic. Okay, so whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Wow. Wow, and this warrior woman, again, there is no gender in tarot. So this is about the inner divine feminine within you, regardless of your gender, regardless of your vessel, regardless of how you identify in this incarnation. Please give me clear. And the color aqua is very important for the collective at the moment. And I just saw the tusks of an elephant. For some of you, you are having memories resurface that you thought were long gone. Please give us clear divine guidance. It'll be most beneficial for everyone involved. Oh, this is big energy. I suddenly feel so like I'm just sliding between dimensions a little bit. This is some ancient business. You have done this before. You have been here before. You have danced a prayer before. You are deeply and divinely connected to the revolution of love in the 1960s and 70s. You have the ability to draw out the power that is suppressed, to unlock and unchain the parts of others that have been trapped within. The seas of Minataka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Bringing unconsciousness to light. There is so many synchronicities in this reading. I'm barely commenting on it right now. But I'm sure that a lot of you, because you are divine and you are the harmonious collective here at Close of Harmony, I'm sure that you're picking up on them. Wow, wowza. Wow! Okay, transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Again, I just heard salt bath. Salt bath. You were in the salt bath of spirit. You were in the salt bath of the divine, preparing to dance, preparing to offer, preparing to place your spirit before the moonlight, to connect into the deeper power within and invite others around you to step into that power. This is something you were made to do. This is something you innately do. This is something that is second nature to you. And that transformation, and this is also about you being anointed, you connecting into these DNA activation codes that are launching within you. That you are you are a channel. You are a channel for others. Suppressed deeper truths that make up our shared reality. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Ooh. Wowza. Wow. Okay, and then we have the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Stop! No way! It says it. Make your life a moving prayer. Damn. Wowza. Okay. I'm so honored. I'm so honored to be doing this work with you all. I'm so honored to be working with people that are connected to the whale and orca elders, the people who can connect others to the love within, to the divine, to the divinity within, who can actually reach in, reach in into the space between the moving prayers, between the inner dance within. It's like you can see the dance within somebody before they move, before they dance, before they join, before they rise into their power. You can sense it, you can see it, and you are divinely ordered. You are destined. You are here in this incarnation at this time to help people reach their higher selves, like the sunflower head turning towards the sunshine. And remember, it is always darkest before the dawn, darling. So much love from Codes of Harmony.